What's going on, my fellow miners? Welcome back. It's been a minute, I know, and I apologize. I've been extremely busy, but we have some exciting news to talk about today. Trex Miner and NBminer are hard at work getting us a 100% unlock for LHR cards, and guess what? There is a test miner available. So if you want to check that, out, man, I just burped. That kind of snuck up on me. I wasn't expecting that. You can join their Discord. Currently, I'm using the Trex Miner. That actually seems to, in my opinion, run a little bit better, but your results may vary depending on your card. But in the Trex Miner Discord, they have the miner available with 100% unlock, and this is real. It's not a visual glitch or a visual bug like I've covered before when it comes to 100% unlocks. This is a real 100% unlock. So I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. We're going to take a look at the different settings that I'm messing with, see what we can get out of our results. Again, your results may vary if you are testing this out. This is not the final version of this miner for 100% unlock. So keep that in mind. There are some bugs. There's some glitches. There are things that happen, such as restarting and crashes. Depending on your overclock settings, you may get different results. So not every card is made equal. Not every card will have the same overclock settings. Do myself and everybody else watching this video a favor. Number one, hit the thumbs up. It helps me out. Subscribe if you guys are new for more mining adventures. And also, I want you to leave down below in the comment section if you are using this 100% unlock. Leave what kind of card you're using. So is it a 3060, 3070, 3080, so on and so forth? What version of LHR, if it's applicable. So for example, the 3060s have 3 versions of LHRs. So if it's applicable to you, please leave that down below in the comment section as well. And I want you to tell us what brand of card you have and give us your overclock settings, your memory clock, core clock, power limit, fan speed. I want everything down below in the comment. It helps everybody out. It helps everybody in the community to share this information so we know. So say, for example, somebody has the same card I do and they watch this video, they can try my overclock settings. Somebody has the same card as you, then they can try your overclock settings. So that's something that I like to do, and I like everybody to share information because we're here to learn and just grow as a community, and the best way to do that is sharing information with one another. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this, and again, keep in mind it will crash. Okay, I've already experienced this. We're gonna talk about it in the video. So go ahead, I'm gonna switch the screen and I'll see you there. So here we are, finally mining at 100% on a 3060 LHR version 2. Look at that. Look at that. It goes up to 50 mega hash, and accepted speeds are over 50 mega hash. That is fantastic. You see right there, 50.35. This is, I don't even know what to say. This is amazing. This thing is finally mining more than my 2070 and my 2080. This is great. I'm so ecstatic for this. Now, I've been trying to mess with the overclock settings to see what I can get stable, because here's the issue. Because this has just been released, kind of. I say kind of because it's not officially released. It's in their Discord. This is Trex Miner. It's in their Discord. Because they're still testing it and everything. But it is working. But because this is a test version, there are some issues. It does crash. I've had crashes happen after about 20 to 25 minutes. I'm trying to find a stable overclock setting to get it to work properly, but as of right now, it does mine, and like I said, accepted speeds for mine is over 50 mega hash. You can see right there, 50.49. Sorry, I hit my camera. 50.49, and look at that. It's pretty solid. It's pretty stable going all the way through. Look at that. Temps are nice. Temps are sitting pretty. I haven't had the need to mess with the fans. Fans are still at 75%. Funny enough, this is actually running cooler than any of the other versions that we've had. So that's always a good thing. I actually even have the memory clock turned up. So I have the memory clock turned up. The temps are cooler. So normally this would be running at like 64 to 66. And that was at 80%. So now we're at 100%. And I haven't touched the fan speeds. So let me show you what my overclock settings are. Over here, these are my overclock settings currently for the 3060. You see I'm running the GPU, the core clock's turned all the way down. The memory clock, I have it cranked up to 1600. Power limit's at 69, nice. And the fan speeds are at 75. And this seems to be what's working for me as of this moment. Which I'm very, very happy for. I'm gonna let it keep mining. Right now we're at the 20-minute mark. I'm expecting the crash to happen within 5 minutes. I'm gonna let it keep mining and see what happens, because when it crashes the whole PC, or it'll start doing a reset loop and it'll just continuously reset it over and over again. So we'll be back to take a look at this and see what happens in an hour. Okay, so it crashed predictably, and it didn't restart my PC this time when it crashed, but when it crashed, it reset the overclock settings on the GPU, which is fine. I turned it off and I lowered the overclock settings and I raised up the power limit just a little bit to 70, and it's mining. Something that I did notice though is if it goes into screensaver mode, which this is weird. Okay, so if I guess power save mode or whatever, where the monitors turn off, then it crashes the mining. If I don't let it go to standby mode, that's the word. I don't know why I didn't say standby. If I don't let it go to standby mode, then it doesn't crash. So that's something that needs to be fixed, that I know that they're working on. It seems to be a common issue on Windows. The thing is that on the previous version, which was the for the 80%, I didn't have any crashing when it would go into standby mode. So that's where it's kind of weird for me. But you know what? Either way, it seems to be running fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise the memory clock back up a bit. I want to try to get to the 50 mega hash, and I'm not gonna let it go on standby mode and see if that has any impact on it. But I guess we'll have to check that out for another video. But for right now, I wanted to show you guys everything that's going on, talk about it. So let's go ahead and switch the screen so we can get final thoughts on it. So final thoughts on the new Trex Miner with 100% unlock. I like it. It runs decently well. I'm still messing with overclock settings, right? That might prompt another video if I can get a stable settings where it doesn't crash. Currently, it crashes anywhere between 20 to 25 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer than that. I had it go for over half an hour before it crashed. So it's weird. And then, as I mentioned, when the computer goes in standby mode, then it crashes it and it resets the overclock settings, which is weird because on the prior miners or any other miner, if I go into standby mode, then I actually get a better hash rate because my monitors are off. So it's something that I know that they're working on, and it's something that I can't wait to see them fix. But to give a fair assessment here, this is a fantastic, step in the right direction when it comes to 100% unlock. And for my 3060 in particular, I saw peaks of accepted speeds at 53 mega hash per second. That is fantastic for 3060s. All things considered, because before at 80%, I was only getting 38 mega hash per second. So that is a big jump. You're talking, another, what is that, 14, 15 mega hash at the same power consumption, right? So that's fantastic. And not to mention, where I did mention it before, but to mention it again, the card runs cooler. It's not running at the 63, 64 C that it was running at. Now it's running at 58, 57, which is fantastic. Anytime a card can run cooler, I'm all for it, because that means that the lifespan of the card will be that much more. I didn't have to change the fan speed. Fan speed was at 75. I could lower the fan speed now if I want to, because I'm okay with my card going up to like 65, 66C, 67C. That's fine. I just don't like it to be 70 or more, because again, I want these cards to last as long as possible. And the best way to do that, in my opinion, or one, it's just to keep the cards as cool as possible. So in a room like this, which is not a very big space, running the graphics cards and everything, just it heats up this room really fast. So if the cards are running cooler, it's not heating up the room as much. I live in Florida. It is excruciatingly hot 90% of the year. So anytime the cards are running cooler, I'm all for it. So that is a plus in my book. I mean, right now it's kind of hard to tell with the profits, just because everything is down in the crypto space. I mean, today everything is crashing massively. We've seen new lows for Bitcoin, and for the year, new yearly lows for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, everything. So yeah, I mean, profits aren't going to be like breaking the bank, but the amount that we're mining should be the same. Just the value of it is lower. But I guess that's a video for another day. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Don't forget to leave that information with your graphics card, what you're using, what kind of graphics card is it, with the manufacturer, also your overclock settings. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everybody, good luck with the 100% unlock, and happy mining, because it is a good day.